That was one of the things I'm absolutely passionate about doing. I've done sales training since, when was I a manager first in radio? Back in 1987, I think it was. That is truly something I love to do. Great group of guys. We were training today at Desk Incorporated, a long time established brand here in Denver. Just doing some stuff. We're talking about sales philosophies, trying to jumpstart some sales in a very difficult economy. So I hope you all enjoy it. Let's get started. Left off with this last week. I got copies for all of you guys. Do you think those are realistic?
No.
Why?
I think it's a overstatement.
That's funny.
That's good.
Well, we're working on some areas that need improvement. That's the most important thing, okay? Now we build off of this, all right? Let's get started then with some stuff here today. Where did we leave off last week? Anybody tell me? All right, let's review those. Does anybody recall what those 4 personality traits are? Okay, you guys got the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
What's the second one? Got to know these things when we move in. Facility managers, very important with what you guys deal with. Bean counters. Nothing wrong with them. All organizations do this. Personalities tend to be very flat. You walk into their office, there's no pictures of family, there's no pictures of hobbies, there's nothing. Make sense? Right? Why is that a deadly personality trait if it's overwhelming? Because if I match up and I'm mirroring and I've got one of these 3 here, I can crush that person. You have 30 seconds and you're making a first impression on that person. You have to quickly be acute to what they are. Cues, look at the room. Notice their tone and intonation on the phone. Right? Very, very important stuff. You can blow it right here and not recover it. What's the second most important thing that absolutely must happen in the first 30 seconds of a sales call?
Eye contact.
Absolutely. These things are called kinesics, nonverbal cues. They're critical. What does this say? If you walk into a room,
Not interested.
not interested, closed. If I shake your hand like this, ugh. Body language will tell you everything. If they don't look you in the eye, don't burn a hole in them when you're talking to them. You're looking for nonverbal communication cues. That's a kinesics part of this. Proxemics is space. Shame on you. You should have a core value proposition on what you should look like. It's not up for me to decide what that is, but again, that customer, if you're done your homework and you're going into an architectural firm, should you have a tie on or not?
The answer is yes.
Yes, you better know going in. But again, in your sales process, you have 30 seconds to determine who you're dealing with, right? After that 30 seconds, you've got another 30 seconds that they're quickly sizing you up. How you shake their hand, how you make eye contact, how you're dressed, how you ask for permission to invade their space. What are we doing in that whole time? What are we doing in that first minute? Give me the words. Rapport and trust. You cannot be successful if you don't have that second piece. People buy from people they like and trust. You are talented, incredibly gifted salespeople. Hone your craft. You start here, customers here. What's the goal? Get together, build rapport, find common ground, get trust established. Once trust is broken in the sales process, it is irreparably broken, isn't it? You can't get it back. Now, when we start the call, what is one of the most key elements and successful tools that you must have as a salesperson to be top of your game? What's the number one thing you have to be sharp at? Don't tell me you guys aren't skilled craftsmen, because you are. I see you all shaking your head. It's good stuff, isn't it? None of this is new. This is what I've been training on my core values for years. It has been successful for me. My average closing rate in business is probably around 28, 29% is all. Best I can do. You better have done your homework when you go in there. And you better know what questions to ask. And I want to drill down on that right now. What should be the first question we ask a customer? Give a scenario if you have to so we can make those go. Let's say it's just office furniture. I am starting my own dental practice. I'm starting my own law firm. Let's do that. I have left my partners and I am the decision maker. Let's get started. What questions should you ask? I wanna do an assumptive close right off the bat. We talked about that, right? Assumptive close. Dear Mr. Jones, I really appreciate you taking the time, and I can't wait till we do business today. I'm not gonna leave any doubt in this person's mind that I am the guy you're gonna transact business with, correct? Period. First thing out of my mouth is an assumptive close, trial close, Ben Franklin close, call it whatever you want. I am going to get that rapport started, that I am here to do business, and you're gonna do it with me, and you're not gonna need to talk to anybody else. I am so glad we are here to do business today. Partnership, great word. That's like comfort food. Makes the person realize that we're going to do this. Mr. Eisner, I'm so glad that you invited me in today and that we're going to be able to hopefully form this partnership and do business for many years. Is that comforting? Is that an arrogant statement?
It's confidence.
It's confidence, but not cocky, is it? Spin it your way. Nice job. Done well. Your way, not my way. Reinforce why you're there. How we can be afraid to ask for the order is beyond me. Be smooth, be polished, be professional. You hit it right on the head, Doc. Great one. You guys got this, man. You know it. You just need to get out and see more people. We'll talk about that later. Jeff, role play with me a minute. Jeff, I'm really busy. Listen, I need 6 desks, some tables, some chairs. You kind of got the list there. How much is it going to cost?
Well, Mr. Eisenhart, it can vary depending on what you're trying to achieve.
Stop. Go, Tom. It's okay. We're role playing right now. Let me just ask you a couple more questions. And I know you're very busy, but sir, for me to do my job correctly and properly, I need to ask you this question. What kind of investment level have you set aside in your capitalization plan?
Come back
See it?
Five
He got it.
Say,
Don't even give him an option. Why? Because now you got it. We left out a big, big chunk of this presentation. But when we got into role playing, I wasn't going to back off because most people are scared to death of role playing. None of you seem to be at all. And it is the greatest tool in the world to make your skills sharper and sharper and sharper. I used to tell my staff, you can role play with me, you can handle anybody in the real world. Look at the years of experience in this room. Is there any way I'm going to get burned by these guys? No. We need to be able to roll off why giving your hard-earned dollars and putting your investment with Desk Inc. is a good, sound investment that you won't live to regret. You will enjoy doing business with us. You will be properly taken care of. We're in business to make a profit too, but I can tell you we will never gouge. I won't let that happen. The best way I build my sales is a happy customer that gives me referrals, and that's what I want from you at the end of the day. Let's just go knock them dead this next 10 days, okay? Thanks, guys.
thank you, sir.